Hey everybody, thanks for subscribing. In my previous videos you would have noticed a bit of information about I'm trying to keep some straw going for 2 years. So what I'm showing you here is a bucket that's 8 months old. So I've just come through summer with this bucket. It's got some nice clusters just forming up. In the weather now, oops, put my finger in it. The weather now, the temperatures drop because we've come into autumn. So what I did was I didn't do anything to this bucket over summer because the mushrooms were just not getting that big, and they were maturing really fast, and the size of the caps weren't getting that big. But I'm quite happy with the coloration that I'm getting here on the caps at this early stage. And just bear in mind that these have been in my greenhouse. Shit, just about fell over. Yeah, those have been in the greenhouse with no artificial humidification at all. Just relying solely on what's in the air. I haven't sprayed them once, so yeah. But my experiment is to keep this one bucket going for 2 years. So it's been 8 months. I haven't added any new straw. What I did do though was that about halfway through summer, my experiment was just too big. I had too many buckets, so I had to downsize it to one bucket. So I took some additional buckets and I added them together and squashed it all down into one bucket. This is quite a solid amount of straw in there. It's quite solid, quite heavy. So I packed it all in, and what I did notice when I packed it all in is like a lot of straw had actually just disappeared. So I was able to combine about 3 or 4 buckets into this one, and then I soaked the whole bucket in water overnight and then let it drain. There's holes in the bottom of the bucket so that it just continually drains out, and I had it sitting inside another bucket as you would for your initial colonization. So I just put it back in to colonize again, and yeah, I just pulled it out the other day, noticed some pins starting, which is a good sign for an 8-month-old bucket. Which I like about this is that it's fairly low maintenance. I've pulled this bucket out and the blimmin' fungus flies are already coming around, so I'm going to put it back in real quick. But yeah, it's 8 months. Looks like I'll get a year out of it. And if you're wanting to try it, just the main thing to remember is keeping the holes clean. If you see any mold starting, just scoop it out. Keeping the bucket clean, and yeah, trying to keep it as clean as possible. And I might add some fresh straw next summer, but I'm just going to leave it through this winter and see how it goes. But I'll keep you updated. Thanks for subscribing, and yeah, it's a really interesting experiment. Thanks, bye.